To draw the arm part of the component for the arm, we're going to make sure we hide one of these. Make sure we are on the select tool, click on that component, right click on it, hide. So we have this component here as a reference. Position it better, zoom in a little bit, and the total length of this component is going to be 345. Okay, so I'm going to create a cross line reference here to use the tape measure from top to bottom and from this endpoint to that endpoint. And you can see that I follow the blue and the red axis. This is important because this is going to set the location of the next component that I'm going to draw. So from that center point in the component, go along the red axis 45 millimeters and go total thickness of this piece is 45. So 45 divided by 2 is 22.5. Okay, so we have the reference point in which we're going to start our drawing. So I'll click on the shape, select the rectangle tool, click on that guide point, and along the green axis on face of this component, we're going to type in the measurements. It will be 345, by 45. Perfect. So now that we have that measurement, create the curve profiles and the feature curve at the bottom. The same process we did before. Use my tape to add some dimensions, and then use the hand to pan on our design and do another guideline here. Also, set the distance from here in to create the curve. So that's going to be from that endpoint, this point inwards is going to be 80. From this point inwards is going to be 70, and we're going to repeat the same for the opposite side. For the opposite side, we're going to do actually. So we're going to take our arc tool, and we're going to take our arc tool and we're going to start intersection, intersection, and then half a circle there. Pan to the other side and repeat the process. Then we're going to do the curve feature for the midsection. I'm going to click on that intersection. We're just going to go up 12. Yes. To delete the bits that we don't need, using the eraser, draw the perforation for this one. Is going to be only on this side. So we already have a reference point, so it's easier to do. And we're ready to extrude the face, and then this is going to be 19. Okay, so you will see that on the drawing this is exactly it's 19, but there is a center area that is only 14. So we're going to draw that, which is going to be a curve profile here. I'm going to actually place from there all the way up. And we want to do the same on the opposite side. So just rotate, and we need to, for a moment, select that component and hide it. And we're going to click on that intersection, bottom intersection, and then align with the edge of that line. So now what we want to do is select this edge, this area, and we're going to come in. So if the total is 19 and we need to have it as a 14, we're going to come in 2.5 on each side for a total of 5. So we need to make sure that it is actually 14 from here to here. Yep, effectively is 14. Center the view, and now we can unhide the other two elements. Click on edit and hide all. We're going to create a component of this body that we just created. So triple click, okay, right click on it, make component, and this is going to be called arm. So we still need to do two things. We need to do the perforation for the cable, which I want to do along here, and then we need to apply color to it. So I'm going to double click so I'm inside the element. I'm going to create a guide from this midpoint all the way out to 4, and then a midline from here to here, 7. That's correct. Then we're going to draw the perforation area for this. So this is going to be a 3 millimeter radius for 6 mil perforation. Okay. Okay, on edge, and then we have our perforation ready for the cable. All right, so now we're going to paint it. There we go. We got